Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, baseball from the big city, the house that Ruth built. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Detroit Tigers.
Just about to get started, and on the hill in this one, Jack Flaherty.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Leading off tonight
stepping in for the
Houston,
Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
And that one misses up and in. And this one is off and running. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch.
Leading off tonight for Houston,
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
One ball, one
in
strike.
the dirt. Next pitch is downstairs. Base knock right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's a little bit high. 3-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
3-2.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal.
And that's a head scratching at bat walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher working his way back in and finishing the hitter off.
Christian Walker in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Pena at third. Altuve at second with 1 away. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Pickoff throw. Pena dives back in safely. Second and third here. 1 away. And that one ripped into right. Down the line, and it's foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Snap throw, and he throws it away. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1. Not it. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now a chance for Yainer Diaz. That one fouled off. In the air, right side. Carpenter tracks it down for the out. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now it's the DH.
Leading up
Colt
for the
Keith.
Tigers, the designated hitter, Colt Keith.
Swings through that. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And the 0-2. Struck him out looking. Here is Gleyber Torres. And that misses. And that is ball one. There's a swing and a miss. One out, base is empty. Foul ball there. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout. Two down, base is empty. Riley Green, the next to hit.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
0-2.
Two outs, base is empty. Fans another, and that's three straight strikeouts. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Victor Caratini. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Caratini goes 5 feet 11 inches, batting sixth in today's lineup. And he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jake Myers. Now a fly ball to right center. Carpenter on his way over. And a couple of quick outs. So digging in, Cam Smith.
The right fielder, Cam Smith.
The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One strike.
This one in the air. Torkelson should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Valdez back to work. Swinging a ball hammered right field, going back on its way, and it's off the foul pole for a home run, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Kerry Carpenter, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Now it's Javier Baez. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. First pitch, and he just misses. Tied up here in the early going. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And we're back. Here's Luis Guillorme.
The second baseman, Luis Guillorme.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. One down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Right side. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Jose Altuve.
And a strike on the outside edge. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And the slider just misses.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Finds its way through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Going, gone. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-1. And now it's Christian Walker. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In there safely.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was. Ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Stepping in, Yainer Diaz. First pitch misses. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Caratini now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Jake Meyers up next for the Astros. This one popped up. Torkelson gets there. He's under it. He's got it. And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. First pitch just misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2-0.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Up the middle. He gets there with the slide, but no chance. That's an infield single.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now Colt Keith. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls. 1 strike.
And strike 2. Meadows stands at first with 1 out. That misses. And the count 1-2. And that just misses. And down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 so far.
Gleyber Torres.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs. That's out to center field. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. On to the 4th, and now the right fielder, Cam Smith. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
There's a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And there's a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Brant Herter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that is a foul ball.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. That one blasted deep to right. Going back. On the warning track. And hauls it in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 5-1. Now the left fielder, Jose Altuve. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Green settles under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now
2 outs, base is empty. Isaac Paredes will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-1. And now Christian Walker. That's in there. It's 0-1. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
First base.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one ripped. And foul ball. Walker off of first with 2 away. Check swing, called strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Throws to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's the left fielder, Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
He goes down looking. Spencer Torkelson getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Astros leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. There's the strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. And we're back. And now the DH, Victor Caratini. Herder, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. New pitcher on now, Carlos Hernandez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next
well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Myers in the box again. Takes a strike. Hit hard. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And the batter now, Cam Smith. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. And that one fouled off. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
The batter number 50.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Flied to right his first time. And there's a foul ball. Caratini, the lead runner, out at second. Myers over at first with one away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. You know what they say. He couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that. And certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And now Jeremy Pena. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Traffic on the bases with one already in. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering upstairs. Up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defender to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The count 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's an 8-run lead. And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Now this is in the air down the line. Carpenter sizes this one up, drops into the glove, and that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
And a foul ball. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Went down on strikes his first time through. Out to short, Pena. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Top 6, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Walker.
Hernandez back to work.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Ball to strike, the pitch, and there's the strike. Next offering way upstairs. Just off the outside edge. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2.
Chase Lee gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Over to first, and he's safe. Walker aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Center field. Meadows gets under it. And makes the grab. And there's one away. So man aboard, Victor Caratini digs in now. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And that's in there for strike one.
1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. There's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
There's the strike. The Stros up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. And 1 and 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in is the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. There's the strike.
Well, these Tigers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting,
so the lineup flips over. And next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today.
Now batting.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. And that's outside. The count now 2 and 2. Out to short. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. Base knock center field. And a good start to the inning.
The batter, number 14, second base,
Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Smith on at first, nobody out. The other way, and that's just foul. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And foul ball. 0-1. Check swing, called strike. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Man at first, 1 away. Lee checks the runner, and he's back in easily. Rips one to right, and foul ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that's going to get into the corner. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. 1 away, runners at 2nd and 3rd. Jose Altuve will hit next. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Steps off, looks to 3rd, nothing happening. The 0-1, and it's fouled off. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Carpenter squeezes it. Runner tags from 3rd. He'll score on the sac fly, and they now lead by 9. Now at the plate, Isaac Paredes. In the air, right field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Riley Green.
The left fielder, Riley Green.
The pitch. 95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. Inside. And a count even 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Caught him looking for the K. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Spencer Torkelson.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ripped on a line to center. Reaching down and makes the grab. 2 outs, base is empty.